trying to figure out what's on this thing.
I wonder. Uh, Gotta boot it up. Inscryption. Hey, how's it going? I am the Sanguiem, and welcome to Inscryption. Now, I wasn't actually going to play this on the channel, mainly because I already know everything about the game and what happens. But the more I thought about it, the more I thought, hey, you know what? The story isn't all that's important here. I just want to play a cool card game, okay? And that's exactly what this is. So if any of you out there don't know about this game, don't worry. I'm not going to talk about spoilers. But yeah, everything I've seen from this game, I can tell this is an amazing game. This has a lot of thought into it, and it's nice. The idea of a horror card game is pretty neat. And I'm not really one for card games. I used to play like Yu-Gi-Oh when I was younger with my cousin, but I haven't actually played a card game in a long time. But this one really piqued my interest. So let's start. And we can't do a new game for some reason, so we're gonna drag continue. Alright. We're either on the floor or at a table. Another challenge. It has been ages. Perhaps you have forgotten how this game is played. Allow me to remind you. Play the squirrel card. Alright, here you are. Now, play your stoat. Stoat costs 1 blood. Sacrifices must be made. An honorable death. Play the stoat. Wolves require 2 sacrifices. You don't have enough. Ring the bell to end your turn and commence combat. Your stoat stands unopposed. The number on the bottom left is its attack power. Your stoat dealt me 1 damage. I added it to the scale. You win if you tip my side all the way down. Like this. My turn. Your stoat stands in the way of my coyote. My coyote dealt 2 damage to your stoat. That means your stoat's health is 2 less. If a creature's health reaches 0, it dies. It's your turn again. You may draw from your deck, or you may draw a squirrel. I will draw a squirrel. How dull. I will put the squirrel, but the stoat will destroy the coyote, so I'm just going to go ahead and play. You know you can play more than 1 card per turn, right? Because you are learning, I will pass. Again, the choice of a random card from your deck or the certainty of a squirrel. I'll take the squirrel. We'll put out the squirrel. And we'll put down the wolf. Now we do 4 damage. Let's go. 4 damage dealt, 4 weights on the scale. You've won this match. They won't all be so easy. Let me recall you a story. Ah, yes. You were lost deep in the forest. A single path revealed itself. Two denizens of the forest approached you tentatively. The caustic adder. Damage from its poison bite is always lethal. The undying cat. Sacrificing the poor beast does not kill it. Only one may grace your paltry deck. Alright, I'm gonna go for the cat. another creature joined your caravan. Because I like the idea of basically an infinite squirrel. Some of the creatures of the forest seemed willing to follow you. You came across an abandoned sack. You found a squirrel in a bottle. Break in case of emergency. And have a second. Another useful implement will allow you to tip the scales with it. 3 is as much you can carry. And now we have us a fight. You were ambushed while crossing some rough terrain. You didn't sacrifice me. How kind. Maybe you'll help me? Take your turn. Play along for now. You may now see my moves ahead of time. Alright, let's have a look-see. Wolf cub. Alright. Well, let's get that squirrel out there. And you know what? Let's play the cat. Put it there. And then we will play the stoat here. Alright. Mind the ambitious wolf cub. It ages swiftly. Yeah, well, unfortunately, we can't do much about that. Let's draw a card. Alright, I can't really do much, so I'm just gonna keep going. The wolf cub became a wolf. The airborne bat flies over creatures to attack directly. Ha! My bat flew right over your stoat. Alright, now we will draw a squirrel. We will put down the squirrel. And we will play the wolf. Alright, the wolf stands unopposed, but that's going to change in a moment. Because we're going to stall the wolf with the river snapper, which has 6 health, so it should at least take 2 hits from the wolf. Meanwhile, our wolf and stoat will do pretty good damage. I'd say this is a win. And for the hell of it, let's draw a squirrel. Just in case. You prevailed, and trekked onwards, past the now bloodied terrain. I love this game. The young wolf cub. It grows into a wolf after a single turn. The meek sparrow. An inexpensive, if feeble, flying creature. I actually want the sparrow. You stumbled into some strange stones in the mist. You were compelled to choose a worthy sacrifice, one that will be lost forever. Alright, now let's see. What do we want? Let's see what happens if we sacrifice the cat. You looked upon your menagerie and selected a healthy host. Honestly, still, something undying that costs 2 would not be good, but I was just looking at the health, thinking, wouldn't it be nice to have an infinite... like, something to sacrifice indefinitely with high health? Because then you can't kill it easily. But I guess the stoat is the best choice at the moment. What an honor. A ghastly spectacle, but the soul of the cat now lives in the stoat. And now we have one of these fights. Behold my totem. It inscribes my canine cards with the airborne sigil. He's completely insane. You see that, right? No care for the rules. Pathetic, really. Enough. Only keeps me around to watch me suffer. Yeah, well, no one asked you, really. Alright, so here's the issue. We have a bat and a coyote. Now, both of them do the same amount of damage, so really it doesn't matter which one we do first. It would be nice if we could destroy his health before they reached, but they're not gonna do that. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play the squirrel. The items might help. You know what? I'll use the squirrel. We'll put that down, and we'll use the wolf. And we'll put it here. Now, because this is an airborne sigil, behold the rulebook. Yeah. A card bearing this sigil will strike an opponent directly, even if a creature's opposing it. So, it doesn't matter that the coyote's going to come in. It's not going to attack the wolf. It's going to attack me. So, the wolf should be fine. My totem has granted my coyote the power of flight. Alright, next, let's go for a squirrel. And just so that we're at least doing some damage to the bat, we will place down the stoat. In fact, one could argue I should have done that sooner, because now I have the sacrifices. And you know what? Let's also put down the sparrow. Now we stand unopposed, although there's a wolf coming, but that should be fine. You know what? I think we're going to win this, because we do 5 damage, 5 weights on the scale, and we win. Impressive. You may yet survive this ordeal. Knock on wood. Alright, we get to choose yet another card. The Conniving Raven, a blight upon the skies. Alright, so we can either get another cat, we could get a raven. I'll get the raven. I like the raven. Let's go to the campfire. You came across a small group of survivors. Faces shrunken from starvation. They huddled around a campfire. They looked upon your group of creatures and beckoned. Come warm one of your creatures by the fire, one said. Warm it by the fire. That will enhance its power, said another. You noticed one of the survivors wiping drool from their mouth. Her. Alright, it would be nice to have something that flies with 2 damage instead of 1. That only costs 1. I guess the same could be said for the stoat. You know what? Let's just buff the stoat. The fire warmed the poor stoat, enhancing its power. One of the survivors reached towards it. Another gnashed their teeth. Without a word, you pulled the stoat away from the fire and left. And now we have another fight. There's a way out for both of us. It's somewhere in this foul cabin. Be silent, or I will tear you to shreds. Let's see. That grizzly bear has 4 damage, which is pretty bad, actually. Now here's the conundrum. If I put anything here to oppose the grizzly, it's going to kill any of these in one hit. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. Let's play the squirrel here. We'll play the stoat here. This spot, you sure? Yes, I'm sure. We'll take the emergency squirrel and place it here. And we will ring the bell. Okay. So that just took care of a squirrel. Now, oh, that only does 3 damage, though. Let's take another squirrel. We'll put it down. And this time, we'll play a wolf. Now, that's not going to kill it, but it's going to do some damage. And you know what? Just for safe measure, let's add a weight to the scale. A well-earned point of damage. I didn't think you would really do it. And let's go. What? Dude! That was so mean. so mean. I would have won that. The game knows I would have won that. Alright, fuck you. Go ahead, destroy me. I don't care. You've lost. No, I didn't, you cheater. God damn it. I didn't know that could happen in this fight. Using this as a learning opportunity may be the only way to mitigate my disappointment. Get up. Get up from the table. Fetch me the candlestick atop the barrel beside the door. Come on, you know I would have won that. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, there was a hand there. Hello. Bring it here. Now sit back down. Alright, hold on. I'm curious. Got the globe here. Got a squirrel with a knife. Got a table. Nothing on it, though. Bunch of little characters. We got a safe. I'll leave that alone. Let me explain something to you. That was one of the 2 mistakes you can make here. If you make another, I must sacrifice you. Now, where were we? Son of a bitch. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Alright, let's keep going. The cat, the adder, a raven. I'm getting the adder. Okay. If you deem it necessary, you may cut up one of my cards with these. Its bleeding yields 3 blood. You can ignore the bleating. Choose one. I'm choosing the scissors. A gust from this may lift your creatures into the air, if only for a turn. I guess I'll take the goat. A rock may get you out of a hard place. And I'll grab some of these. Feeling overburdened enough with a full 3 items, you carried on. We got us a boss. The trees seemed to close in around you as a chill mist descended. In the distance, you could hear the clinking of metal on stone. A hobbled figure stood in your path. 'Twas the prospector. He's doing the prospector again. Easy, boss. The mule's key. Alright, so the mule is key, which means we're gonna want to take out the mule. It's got 0 attack, 5 health, and if we look here, at the end of the owner's turn, a card bearing the sigil will move in the direction inscribed in the sigil. So, if the coyote isn't there, it'll move over here after moving forward. Alright, well let's get the stoat out there. Okay. And we'll put the sparrow here. And that's all I want to do for now. There's a wolf cub coming. Alright, and honestly, I actually would like to keep the coyote there to keep the mule in place. We'll grab a squirrel. And you know what? Let's just keep going. Let's see where this takes us. Okay, now there's a coyote coming. Now that might be a little more worrisome. Let's grab the wolf. Okay. Let's put down a squirrel. And let's put down the wolf here. Okay. Okay, there goes the sparrow. That's okay. What do we have here? A raven. Oh, that's not ideal. It should be fine. It should be fine. Alright, we got the mule, and we got the cards from the mule. Dagnabbit, my mule! Did I neglect to mention overkill damage? I forgot about overkill damage. Excess damage is not wasted. It carries over to the card behind the mangled corpse of the victim. Lucky for you. I actually forgot about that. Okay, so let's see. Let's look at this here. Okay. We're gonna do 5 damage, so we're definitely gonna win this round. So let's see what we have here. We have an adder, raven, squirrel, sparrow, adder, sparrow. I think we need more squirrels. So we're just gonna grab another squirrel, and we're gonna keep going. See where this goes. I hope you didn't think it would be that easy. There's gold in them cards. Gold! I've struck gold! Okay, so let's grab another squirrel. So now we have plenty of squirrels. Now, let's see here. The wolf might be a bit of an issue. So I'm thinking we put 2 squirrels down and an adder. That'll get rid of that wolf. And we will put down nothing. Let's leave it there. A serpent, perhaps more deadly than man. Get him! Okay, so now let's get another squirrel. We'll place the squirrel. Can we out-damage? No. We would have to do 3 damage to out-damage. We might be able to out-damage in time. Let's do the adder. Let's put the adder in front of the bloodhound. And go. Okay, there's an adder coming after the gold nugget. Let's grab a squirrel. Put down the squirrel. And we don't really have much choice but to play the sparrow. And now we're gonna out-damage 3 to 2. So that's good. Let's go. Okay, the gold's gone. We'll grab a squirrel. We'll use the scissors and cut up the coyote. And let's just keep going. Oh god, a wolf cub. Okay. Grab the squirrel. Place him down. And now we have a raven. And we're gonna put the raven... Oh no, we don't want to put it there. Let's put it here. This should give us 4 damage. It looks like we win. Not bad. Not bad. Look at that. We beat the first boss. Allow me to light your candles once more. I won't be killing you quite yet. Miner's Bane. What kind of achievement? You're the first in a while to overcome a boss. As a reward, you are granted an opportunity to select a rare card. Choose carefully. I will. A largely unimpressive specimen. This level of brutish strength needs no explanation. The uninspiring Gek. Perhaps you could find a use for it. I want the Gek. And I do have my reasons. With the sound of the prospector's pickaxe still ringing in your ears, you carried onwards. The rank smell of rot and mold permeated the humid air. Every step forward was answered by some nearby slip or slither. You tread cautiously into the wetlands. Okay, let's see. I don't really need items yet. Let's go this way, because I want to get to the ritual. You must make a different kind of choice now. Choose not a specific beast, but decide the cost that you wish to pay. Actually, I kind of want to pay the cost of 3, because I do have a goat, and I don't have any cards that cost 3 yet. The monstrous grizzly. Its form speaks enough of its efficacy. A random card with a cost of 3. What were you expecting? Exactly that. And I like my grizzly. So let's head over here. Let's choose a sacrifice. What can I put up there? I could put up the grizzly. Or the gek. The grizzly doesn't really need a lethal sigil because, I mean, look at its attack. I will sacrifice the sparrow. Do I give it to the grizzly or do I give it to the gek? I think I should... If I give it to the grizzly, I can't attack any cards. So maybe I should give it to the wolf? I have a flying wolf that does 3 damage. It's not quite 4, but it's better. Let's give it to the wolf. Because it would suck if we needed a grizzly out there to destroy a card and it flies, you know? So let's head over here. It's me. So it is. Alright, we have the grizzly here. We have some bees. And they fly, so we don't have to worry about something getting in the way. We can put the stoat here, then. Total misplay. Well, you're not the one playing, are you? So, let's play. Alright. Got some bees, but that's fine. That bee will perish eventually. We'll grab a squirrel. And, we're gonna wait this one out. Okay, there's a mantis, apparently. Let's grab another card. We have a wolf, and it's not the flying kind either. So, let's sacrifice and get that out there. And let's play. Nice! I keep forgetting about overkill. Okay, let's pull another. We got an adder. Not bad. I'm gonna keep going. I think I got this one in the bag. The bullfrog. I think I'm gonna win before the bullfrog gets here. Okay. For the sake... Okay. No. Alright, I don't have enough. We'll just win. How brutal of you. You've dealt me more damage than you needed to win. However, in my game, such feats are rewarded. To be precise, a tooth to keep for each extra damage dealt. The trapper may be interested in your spoils. And what do you know? The trapper. You were stopped along the way by the trapper, looking to liquidate his pelts. There was something uncanny about his appearance, but you were quickly distracted by his wares. Care to look at me pelts? Take a pelt, free of charge. See the quality. Now, how many do I have? 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6, which means I can afford a wolf pelt. Should I save up for that gold pelt, though? That's the question. I'll take the wolf pelt. You're leaving already? Please, consider me pelts. Yeah, no, I'm good. Thank you for your business. The man assured you of the value of the pelts. They appear to be useless in a fight. But he mentioned that the trader further down the path would reward you for them. I'm sorry if I'm, like, doing weird voices for this guy. It's kind of tricky, actually. Now, I don't have a lot of cards with sigils. I could go to the fire. And I already have, like, 2 items. So let's go to the fire. I don't care about the totem boss. A group of starving survivors stood around a dying campfire. There is room for a creature around the fire, one said. The warmth will enhance its health, said another. One of the survivors said nothing at all, but could not stop licking their lips. No way. Well, you know what? Yes, please. The health of the stoat was enhanced by the warmth. As one of the survivors began pulling a knife from their pocket, you withdrew. Alright. That's a snake, huh? Snake with air, huh? Lucky draw. Bullfrog. Oh, no, it's not snake, it's reptile. Okay. Well, aren't frogs amphibians? Are they? Let's see, let's put the stoat down. He's got 5 health now. Fine. Let's go. So I kind of want to destroy that bullfrog. The adder. Uh-oh. An adder might be an issue. Let's put the squirrel there. We'll put the wolf here. Oh, let's go. Oh, damn. Wait, I won? Oh, I didn't even look. I was looking at the board. I won. Okay. Cool. Now, what do we have here? You encountered a small outpost in the woods, tended by a mysterious woman. It was the trader that the old trapper had mentioned. Her appearance was unsettling, but you were mollified by her offerings. Do you mind if I examine those pelts of yours? Sure thing. Let's start with the hair pelt. Here's what I can offer. I can trade you any of these. Take your time. Alright, got the bifurcated strike. Yeah, to the left and the right. Got the Warren. When a card bearing the sigil is played, a rabbit is created in your hand. A rabbit is defined as 0 power, 1 health. I'm gonna take the porcupine. Oh, wolf pelts too. Exquisite. Oh, the Warren gets more powerful here. A river snap. Oh, wow, that's interesting. I kind of want the Warren, but I'm torn between the Warren and the river snapper. Because having something with high health and poison is pretty good. Let's get the Warren. These pelts are most exquisite. My thanks. Alright. Where are we going? I'll go to the ritual, because now we have a couple cards with some sigils. So what can we add? We can add the porcupine. Once a card bearing the sigil is struck, the striker is then dealt a single point of damage. Alright, real quick though, let's see what we can put up there. Put up a prickled grizzly, or a prickled river snapper. You know what? Let's do a prickled river snapper. Or better yet, hold on. A poisonous snapper might be good. Let's do that. Because I was just debating between the two. Now I have both. Seems like a good idea to me. Now we got us a boss fight. Oh, not a boss fight, sorry. Just a normal card fight. Kingfisher. Oh, boy. Waterborne. A card bearing this sigil submerges itself during its opponent's turn. While submerged, opposing creatures attack its owner. Okay. We have a coyote over here. Oh, a spider. Hello. So we have a coyote. The coyote is something I guess we could worry about, but... You know what? Let's go ahead. Put down the porcupine. And it should destroy the coyote. A thorny rebuke. Okay. Let's grab a squirrel. Mainly because we don't really have much choice. And let's even the scales a bit. With one of these. And let's play. Alright, if I'm not careful, I'm gonna end up with a lot of damage here. So, let's see. I could get the Grizzly on the board. I think I'm gonna do that. You know what? I think I'm gonna get the Grizzly on the board. Let me draw from here. The Stoat! That's amazing. Okay. Let's put down the Stoat. Keep me alive. Well, we'll see about that. And we'll take the Black Goat. And put the Grizzly here. That should do it. But now I'm doing 6 damage, and they're doing 5 damage, so I think we're good. I think we're golden. And you know what, just to kind of buff it up a little bit, let's do that. And now we're doing 8 damage. There we go. Alright, let's do the cost. Let's go for a 1. Oh, we get the goat! The apothesized goat. The truest offering. A sacrificing it grants 3 blood. I like it. Alright, now we can stock up on items, because I just used all of them. So let's grab some scissors with the glitter on it. We'll grab an emergency squirrel. And do we want a black goat? You know what? Let's get the black goat. I have a plan. I want to try something. My boss battles are high-stakes tests of your aptitude. With one flame, you will either overcome them or die. Fear not. I will let you keep the smoke. Thank you. A foul smell invaded your nostrils and caused your throat to seize. A hulking man sat by a brackish pond with his feet submerged in the dark water. He pulled a hook from a pile of rotting fish and rose to his feet. I am the angler, goldfish. Alright, let's see what we have here. Got a couple things. We got a kingfisher. Might be a good idea to get the warren out there. Here, let's put down the smoke. We'll put down the warren. Never doubt the fecundancy of rabbits. I hope I said that right. Alright. So now we can bring out the wolf. And it's a flying wolf! What do you know? I like the flying wolf. So let's get a flying wolf out there. And go. And the kingfisher should go over the warren. So the warren should be fine. Which fish hard choose? That would be rather unfortunate to lose that. So let's put the squirrel there. Fresher fish, easy choose. And that'll bring the squirrel back. It's got 0 attack, so you can take it. Look at that, we got one. Too fast, too soon. Uh-huh. Yeah. Let's see if we can do something about that. Let's grab him here. We got another wolf. Okay. I don't think there's a way to overcome this. Yeah, I was surprised when this happened earlier. I didn't think that happened earlier, but yeah, apparently this game does not like it when you are too good. I wonder if there's a way to overcome this. If I had that Grizzly, that would be incredible. Because I could probably just cut one of these cards and use the Grizzly and hopefully I could win, but This is going to destroy all of this, which is unfortunate. I'm just going to get the emergency squirrel, put that down. I'm going to take out the wolf. And we're gonna see what happens. Did me 4 damage. Alright, I got another chance. Oh no, it's a raven. I didn't want the raven. Ah, just end me. I concede. Yeah, I concede. Huh. Go fish. Rip. I got an achievement. Blood artist. I know there's gotta be a way to beat that. Bad draw. You aren't dead yet. This isn't purgatory, though you may think of it that way. Before you expire, I must ask you a favor. I would like a memento. Your very own death card. It's quite plain at the moment, isn't it? We will work on that together. I want this to be the perfect memento of you. Here are some cards from your mediocre deck. We'll put them to good use. Please, choose a card to draw the cost from. And I kind of knew that this was coming, which is why I chose the Gek. A cost of 3 from the Gek. And another. This time I'll use the power and health numbers. 4 and 6, of course. Now choose a card from which we extract the sigils. A 3, 4, 6 with flying. Okay, we're not gonna do poison. You know what? Let's do the porcupine. Sharp quills. I never did ask for your name. This is Andrew. I am very prickly. Now for one final matter. The portrait. Are you ready? You do not need to smile. I'm gonna smile anyway. Here we go again. Alright. I'm gonna leave this episode here. Man, I thought I was doing I think I was doing pretty well for my first time, but then again, this might be my first time playing, but like I said, I know everything about this game. I've been watching people play it. So I know a thing or two about strategy, and I was pretty good at Yu-Gi-Oh! When I played it back in the day. Didn't have the best cards, but that's why I like to... I feel like the strategizing part's the fun part. But yeah, now we have our very own death card out there. It's an excellent card, and hopefully we'll get to use it in this run. But that'll have to wait for the next episode, so thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, consider subscribing, and remember, the Wasteland is watching. See ya.